Welcome to Home Gardening in Minnesota, Zone 4B. It is July 28th, 90 degrees with only 61 days left in the growing season here in Anoka County, Minnesota. We are smack in the middle of the two hottest weeks of summer, the last week of July and the first week of August. And today we're gonna do a full garden tour. So we're gonna start here in the arbor garden bed. We have a King of the North Circle bell pepper. And that is a local, to me, seed company that actually grows its own seeds. This one here is starting to turn red. And here we have a Death Spiral pepper. It's not a good spot for peppers. This one's not doing very well. We won't put peppers there next year. And we have leeks. First time ever growing leeks. I believe these are American flag variety. Green beans. This is I think this was a mixed seed pack from, here's the bush beans. I think this is a mixed seed package from M.I. Gardner. Looks like we could pick them now, maybe wait a couple days. I thought they were supposed to be purple, green, and yellow, but I don't see any yellow. But they look great. Wait, is that a yellow? Is this a yellow? Okay, we got a yellow. I have a lot of dill this year. We have some, I believe, Swiss chard here. Basil. We gotta pick the basil today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick no more than 2/3 of the plant so that it grows back. Have some beets in here. That one looks like it might be ready. Should we pick that beet? Ooh. So I don't really eat beets. Not sure what we're gonna do with this. Looks pretty good though. This is the only cabbage that grew this year. I have a bunch in the back. I don't know what happened. They're sitting there alive, not growing. And this is kind of a bad spot. So even though it's tiny, we're gonna pick it right now. Anyways, get it out of here. I do have a few more cabbage that I got started. They're in the front in half-gallon pots. Cut it right here. Woo. So here's our one and only cabbage. Let's see what we got. Hopefully the chickens will eat these. Okay, not great, but it's better than nothing. So you can see mixed in with these weeds here, this is my potato experiment. It's made out of 2x8s and it's 1 foot wide. And there's one potato every 6 inches in here. Got the idea from James Prigioni. So if this works out, this is gonna be, I'm gonna make one more of these. So we're gonna plant all our potatoes that way. And they're gonna go right in the middle, underneath that arbor. So here we have Tabasco. They're doing okay. Peppers don't seem to like these grow bags. I just kind of threw them in there because the main pepper garden was not built yet. We have Poblano here. There's a lot of them, but they're tiny. This is more King of the North Circle. There's a lot of tiny ones there. Ooh, here's one. So this is Chilitepin, and I don't have any flowers on any of them. So here's the cucumber bed. The dill is just amazing this year. I kind of just put mixed stuff in here. There's basil, parsley. We're gonna pick this basil. 2/3 of this plant today. Get it in the dehydrator. I don't think I'm gonna do the mixed box again next year. Just really, I'm okay with mixing a few flowers in here and there, but I don't really like it. So we have quite a few cucumbers ready to be picked right now. This one is Burpless. I'm not sure where the seeds came from. Direct sown right here, a little bit late. So let's go and this one here is a 76 something or another, and I think we can pick that today. '76 variety cucumber. So this is a Wisconsin SMR pickling cucumber. And you can see I let these get pretty big, so I want to make some spears. Okay. This one I have labeled N pickling. Looks like it's ready. I do have Beit Alpha. There's no cucumbers on it yet. So we're gonna turn these into refrigerator pickles today yet. So you can see I designed this bed with just enough room for one row of carrots along the edge. And I did the same with this one. This one I just finished building, so that's why those are all cucumbers. They're gonna be far behind. And here we have, not ready yet, carrots. So all of these peppers here were started on January 15th inside my house, which I would do again for super hots if I had the space, but I don't, so I can't. And I got all of these seeds from a guy named Jason Duhamel. I just found him on Facebook. So this is an orange habanero, and we have Lots of ripe peppers ready to go. So we're gonna pick all of these. And I found a recipe I like. I'm gonna make a, not fermented, just a pineapple orange habanero hot sauce. Okay, we'll get these all picked. This is a chocolate ghost. Nothing red yet, but lots of green ones. This is another mystery plant. So, I don't know what they are. They kind of look like a cross between a ghost and a habanero, maybe. Looks like we got one ripe one here inside there. Not sure what this is. If you know, let me know in the comments. Got another one. So this is a Reaper. I believe it's a chocolate Reaper. We got a few on here. Nice one right there. Come on. So this is the chocolate ghost. And I don't know, we might be able to pick that. Give it a little bit longer. Chickens want some peppers. So here we have a mustard Moruga. Got a lot of nice peppers on here. This is a yellow Scotch brain. Let's see if I can, there's one in there, but can't get to it. Got a lot of nice peppers on this one too. This plant is called an orange Carbonero. And it's supposed to be a cross between an orange habanero and a ghost pepper. And I don't think it's a very popular plant. I think one place tried to develop their own pepper and gave up. Here we have a Scotch Bonnet, and it was pretty slow, but there's a few on here now, finally. Nothing ripe yet. I have 2 7-pot lava red plants. Looking pretty good. Here's the other plant. We got one starting to turn colors in there. And another chocolate ghost plant. So this plant, I have no idea what it is. The seeds were labeled mystery. Look at that deer damage. Dang deer. So, looks like they lighten up. They're purple, but they maybe it's a purple, I don't know. If you know what this is, let me know. Okay, let's head up to my other pepper garden, and then I'll show you the tomatoes. Spoiler alert, the tomatoes are not doing good. This is my other pepper garden that I just built this year. There's gonna be wood chips in between the boxes that'll really help keep the moisture in. So we have a Poblano. These look great. These are from North Circle Farms in Vergas, Minnesota. Arbol. That's also from North Circle Farms. Got another Poblano, just one on here. I'm gonna be letting these Poblanos ripen, and I want to dry them and grind them up and make my own chili powder. Got another Arbol. It's our only Hungarian wax. Cayenne, looks like not too much longer, they'll be ripe. And here's a Tabasco plant. Just a few tiny ones on there. This is a red cherry, and we definitely got to pick these. And I need my clippers. So this is a Chilitepin. Looks like we have a few flowers, a few peppers on here. They're just tiny. Got another Tabasco. Another Cayenne. More deer damage. This is a big red bell pepper. Another Tabasco. Another big red bell pepper. Here we have a Leviathan scorpion. Okay, that looks like a chocolate ghost. It's probably a chocolate ghost. This should be a red ghost. This is the Apocalypse scorpion. Okay, this one's a Leviathan scorpion. Take a look here. These turn red. This plant is the Death Spiral. Another red ghost.
I don't know, this one looks like it might be a Leviathan. And another Apocalypse Scorpion. Got quite a few on this plant.
Okay, now we'll take a look at the tomatoes. And it's been a rough year for everybody for tomatoes. It was wet and cold early on, but mine have another problem. So you can see they have some sort of disease. A lot of them look like this, and it's making it so there's not as many tomatoes and they're not ripening quickly. We haven't had one ripe tomato yet. So this is Tropical Sunset, and there's a couple down here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna try one. Tropical Sunset. This came from Baker Creek. I started these in my basement under grow lights, all the tomatoes at the same time. I'll put the date on the screen. I don't remember when it was. So first tomato of the season, Tropical Sunset, big cherry. It's got some nice red striping on there. It's okay. I picked it for its color. It's not the best cherry tomato. It's mushy. The skin's kind of tough. Otherwise, sweet, sour, I don't really know how to describe it to you. My only guess was that it's herbicide drift on the tomatoes, so I did spray them off, but it didn't really do any good. I don't know. It could be something else. So this is a black cherry, North Circle Seeds, Vergas, Minnesota. That's where I got these. And it's the only seed company local to me that grows its own plants for seed. So supposedly these plants are adapted to grow in my area. They should do better. So I mean, it does look pretty good. Got it, nothing ripe yet, but pretty big cherry. This is Punta Banda, and I would say it's a large cherry, but I believe it's a round paste tomato. This is also from North Circle, so nothing ripe yet. We'll find out. Where is the label on the other side? We'll walk through here and go to the other side. So this is probably the worst looking plant as far as the leaf disease. I'm really not sure. I'd love to know what it is. This is a Crimson Sprinter. Got these from the MI Gardener. It's supposed to be an early tomato, and we still don't have any ripe ones. You can see they look like there, but like because of the disease, I'm only gonna get like 10 tomatoes off of this plant. One more Crimson Sprinter plant. Got a bunch down here. So another San Marzano. I'm thinking about doing the vertical single stem idea for these indeterminate plants. I think I might just start next year with just do this box just to see if I like it, and then go from there. This, I don't know what this is. We got the tag. Big Daddy. This is I believe Burpee only hybrid, a new and improved version of the Big Boy. I don't know if they're bigger or if it's better disease resistance or better taste, but I always like to do some hybrids just because you can see this is probably the best looking plant we have because it's a hybrid. You can't save the seeds. You can, but you won't get this exact tomato. See, there's not a ton of tomatoes in here. The plant looks good. So got another San Marzano here. Got the horrible leaves, which makes it so we have barely any fruit. This says Big Daddy. There's a couple in there. I mean, they're big, but should be another San Marzano. Just got one cluster over there, one there, and this is a Kathy's Red Barn. It is a beefsteak type from North Circle Farms. We have, where are the labels? So this is a San Marzano. Ananas Noir, I got that from Baker Creek. It should be a, ooh, that's huge. Should be a yellow tomato. It's really big. So, get my hand in there. Another Big Daddy. Another Kathy's Red Barn. And these two, Crimson Sprinter, Wisconsin 55. So I'm gonna take you back and show you what I'm working on that will be done this fall. Actually, this right here will be done very soon. So this has been built specifically for lettuce. Now I have to put doors on the front yet, but I'm gonna get a shade cloth, and I have misters and a timer. So when it's super hot, like 90, we should be able to set the timer to mist this whole area however often we need it to for the lettuce to grow in the heat and not turn bitter. And I do want to get a round of lettuce planted yet this year, so we need to hurry up on that. Now we're gonna head back to the other side of the pond, way back here. Here's the pond. It's mostly just cattails. There's there's one spot that has some water. The frogs love it here. You can see there's frogs everywhere.
Trying to get that guy for you.
So we love the sound that the pond gives off in the spring. Sleep with the windows open. It's very loud. So definitely don't buy cheap deer netting. We'll be putting up an actual fence this fall. So I do have potatoes back here, and once this is finished, it's going to be wood chips in between all the beds, so we won't have the weed problem. We've pulled some potatoes out of here already. This is all potatoes. This is winter squash that didn't grow, so I just kind of gave up on it. Same with this one. I don't know what happened. It just didn't grow. Same with this cabbage, just didn't grow. Potatoes, and then we do have some peppers here. The deer got to them, so I kind of just ignored them, but it looks like they're still growing. These are actually past ripe. These are drying already. So that is the end of July garden tour. Hope you enjoyed watching. Hope you learned something. If you haven't already, please subscribe and even like the video. We'll see you next time.